So I'm re-recording this because the audio went out on the previous one. This is the 3 steps if you're getting over a breakup or a divorce to help you move on. And I'm approaching this through the spiritual laws or laws of the universe involving law of assumption and focusing on self-concept work. So if you're going through a breakup and you're feeling overwhelmed or obsessive, or in that sad state where you feel stuck or you can't move forward, here is how you're going to alchemize a situation, transmute the situation from pain into power. First and foremost, you have to understand that whoever you were with, your ex, you aligned with them. There is a limiting belief about you or beliefs that you have about yourself that aligned with the version of that person. And it's very easy to point the finger outwards and look at the ex and blame everything on them. I understand this. We're looking at it through human physical eyes in our 3D world. But essentially, everything is a reflection of us. Remember, life is a mirror. So take the attention off of them. They are just the effect. You are the cause. They are the effect. They don't matter. And the more you focus on them and what they're doing and obsessing over them, the more you're giving them power over your life and over your mood and over your well being. You created this and you get to change the perspective and make yourself the important one. You get to release them and to let them go. So take the attention off of them and focus on you. First and foremost, here on YouTube, I want you to find a cutting the cord meditation. They're about 10 minutes. Look for one that's about 10, 15 minutes. You don't need anything longer. And focus on cutting the energetic cords that are still linked to that ex. And see yourself releasing them, forgiving yourselves, thanking them for the lessons that you had to go through, because you had to go through that pain. You had to go to through that relationship to bring you to this point where you're watching this video, where you have the awareness, where you know you have some limiting beliefs that you need to change. So thank it and bless it, because now you're taking your power back and you're changing the situation. So you do that cutting cord meditation, you release them, you cut energetic cords from your heart to theirs, and you let them go. And you put the attention back on yourself, because this is about you. Next, I want you to list all the things that you feel that you lost from the relationship or that you were looking from this person, whether it was a feeling of being loved, of being approved of being worthy, of being valued, of being chosen, if there was infidelity, of being the one and only, of being second best. So I want you to really sit with yourself, break out a journal or list it. What are the feelings that you're still carrying regarding this breakup or this divorce or this situation? What are those painful emotions that you're holding on to? Write them all down. That you don't feel loved, you don't feel valued, you don't feel worthy, you don't feel chosen, you don't feel important, you don't feel like you matter, you don't feel like you're a priority. Okay, then I want you to write down the opposite of those beliefs, because those are your new affirmations. Those are your new mantras. And those affirmations, you're going to say them to yourself before you go to bed at night and in the morning, and you're going to do mirror work around them. I believe in mirror work. So do a myriad of teachers like Louise Hay, Dr. Joseph Murphy, Joe Dispenza, Wayne Dyer. They all talk about this, the affirmations, but also the mirror work. You look at yourself in the eyes and you tell yourself you love yourself. You approve of yourself, that you are worthy, that you're valued, that you're chosen, that you're first best. Whatever those new affirmations are, the opposite of what you believed or were tying to or linking to that relationship that has ended. And I want you to say them over and over and over. And everything that you were looking for from that relationship with that person, you first have to give yourself love, worthiness, safety, security, value, whatever it is for you. You have to answer that and figure out what it is that you're wanting from that relationship. A sense of feeling important, that you mattered, whatever it is. Think about the complaints you always had regarding that ex and that relationship. First, give it to yourself. That's where the affirmations come in. That's where the meditations come in. That's where the mirror work comes in. And you pour into yourself all that love and all that attention that you had been giving to the relationship and to the ex. You're going to give it to yourself. And then the third step in all of this, which ties into everything, is your self concept. You are going to level up your self concept and work on that, because when we work on our self concept and change the opinion that we have of ourselves and level it up, and we improve and raise our standards and have new beliefs and new thoughts, and we reprogram them into our subconscious mind, they become a reality. And we draw those new beliefs, we draw in new circumstances into our life. Remember, we are the cause, and our outside reality, our outer world, will mirror how we feel about ourselves. The outer world is the effect. So first change your beliefs, your self-concept, your mindset, and your outer world will reflect it. And not just in your love relationships, but also in every other relationship. It all ties in together. Friends, family, career, money, everything. You're going to up level your self-concept and give yourself that love. And really what I found, and it did for me, was that everything stems from self-love. Because when we love ourselves and we value ourselves, we have high standards and we don't settle. So those are the three things to move on from that relationship, to move yourself forward from the place where you're feeling stuck or in a rut. Take the attention off of them. You do a cutting the cord meditation with affirmations tied to the limiting beliefs that you had about the relationship, and then focus 100% on your self-concept and leveling up and creating the ideal version of you and stepping into those shoes and living from that place every day.